Hey, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Resurrection, the 5th DLC in the Deadlock series. I'm going back through the missions, the 10 missions that come all voice acted. I'm playing them on Admiral difficulty, the hardest difficulty, to see if it's that much more of a challenge. This is Triangulation, which is mission 7 in the campaign, which has got 10 missions in it. So say we all, let's launch some Vipers and get a bit of context on the mission.
Now that we know exactly what we're looking for, it wasn't that hard to find another instance of the frequency. At least on its broad spectrum. We'll still need one of the kitted raptors to get an exact location. But with a third set of coordinates, we can work out exactly where the transmission is coming from.
We know where it's coming from. The ship that brought the 12 colonies to Cyrannus. Galleon.
Whatever is there, we need to remember our primary objective. Find the source and figure out how it relates to Lachesis and its sudden interest in biological warfare.
Say for a moment it is Galleon.
He's buying into it.
Say it is Galleon. What would that give Lachesis it can't find anywhere else?
Galleon is a 2,000-year-old vessel that carried our people from Kobol. The hands of gods touched its bow. The possibilities it could contain are endless.
The possibilities I'm thinking of are less charming than yours. A lot of nasty things can grow, given 2,000 years unchallenged. I'd advise extreme hazards caution, Commander.
So there you have it, I'm rocking out with my battle group. I've got 3 Battlestar class ships in there, which are all well and good. And I've also got a Minotaur as well for heavy gun support. So we've got the Jupiter 2, we've got a Minerva, and we've got an Artemis type Battlestar. Now some of those have also equipped with an Assault Raptor and the standard Raptor contingent, and the rest with Viper Mark IIs. I'm not going to go in for anything like nuclear warheads, going to keep the missile salvos the same. Not going to go into anything too funky, and it can be guided missiles with that as well. So this is mission 7, Triangulation. It's all in Cylon territory. The colonials are off now and they're looking for this third elusive signal that will point them the way to something else. And they're going to decode the signal and see what they can find. So here we go, we're jumping in.
Dratus contacts. IFFs are Cylon. I don't think they're expecting us out here. They're not trying to hide.
Launch the kitted Raptor as soon as there's clear runway.
So there you go, we've jumped right in. We're going to launch our Raptor with the signal pack on it, and we're going to fly around and try and find the best location with that signal Raptor. Now what I'm going to do is also going to assign a squadron to protect that signal Raptor as well as I move it around the map, and let my bigger ships pretty much take care of the Cylons. So I've got a big missile contingent, 2 missile banks with the Minerva, 1 missile bank with the Artemis, and 1 missile bank with the Jupiter. All the planes are now getting in the air. We're launching our squadrons, and we're heading towards the centre of the map. You can see here that the signal Raptor is now in play. And I'm going to move it up towards the centre of the map, towards the physical north, while I turn around and start engaging some of the other squadrons, Cylon squadrons, from a distance, and engaging with the big guns over to the left hand side. So there you go, I'm moving that signal Raptor squadron out, and the rest of my squadrons out of the way. That'll keep things out of the way of the firing solution of the Battlestars. The guns are opening up already, Cylons are starting to reveal themselves. No dramas there, nothing too heavy so far. I'm going to focus our fire directly at that ship there. Good stuff. Now you can see there's our Raptor squadron heading out into the centre of the map. So guns are going in, we're going to take him out, no dramas at all. Leaving our guns to engage the other ship that has not been yet revealed on Dratus. Gotta make sure I don't crash now and crash that Minotaur in the back of that Jupiter class, the Galactica. So a little bit of individual maneuvering. Can't do too much multi-selection of units here. So far, so good. Now we're going to split the group and get that Minotaur and 2 Battlestars off towards the other Cylons that have now revealed themselves. There we are in map mode, zooming in and out so you can see generally where things are headed. Cylon Raiders are going after our Raptors. So far, so good. A few changes in navigation there for that Raptor. Make sure we've got cover support with our fighters. And let's get on with it. End turn. So that's the first Cylon ship down. Arachne. Gotta take him out. As you know, I don't like those ships. A little bit of story here as well.
In the cockpits of those fighters walked hand in hand with gods. We are about to find the very ship that took humanity from its cradle to home. If that is not enough to kindle your faith, then you are lost, Doctor.
Guess I'm just pessimistic. Could be you're right. Could be there's still...
The old rasping voice of Doc Cottle, isn't it? So if you like what you're seeing so far, hit that like and subscribe button, also notification icon. Loads of Battlestar Galactica and RTS games here on the channel. Also Elite Dangerous, No Man's Sky, Subnautica, all that sort of stuff. So check out the back catalogue as well. So we're going to engage that Cylon ship. We've now found the signal. We've got to get our signal Raptor directly to. So we're going to fly over there and get hold of that. In the meantime, we're going to take that ship out. We got flak deployed from one of our other Battlestars, just in case they start launching. Yes, which they're going to do. They're going to launch. And I don't want to incur too much damage. There's some big missions coming up, and I'm going to need all the Tilium I can get. Okay, so that signal Raptor is heading over to that marker point. All well and good. The waypoint's been updated. Time to start swinging the ships round, get the broad guns on the go, deflect some of those missiles with that flak screen, and start engaging the Cylons as they come into range. That Minerva, made of tissue paper they are. Not an awful lot of armour on there, taking a lot of hull damage on the right hand side. Okay, so far so good. Let's get Galactica back into the main fight. Swinging the Minotaur around as well. There you go, the Raptor crew has locked on.
I'll have jump coordinates by the time commanders clear the toasters, sir.
All well and good. I'm just going to move that one signal Raptor out of the way. 4 more Cylons have now jumped in. Good thing is I've still got loads of capitals left to engage and missiles. So we'll finish off and mop up the existing Cylon ships and then straight off to engage the new Cylon threat that's just jumped in. So far so good. So the big guns of those Battlestars should take that out, no problem at all. It's all getting a bit clustered around there. Some of the ships taking a lot of damage. Galactica's still in play. Lots of missiles in its missile magazine. You got that Arachne, that Cylon Arachne's out, just leaving the Phobos. They're launching towards the Minerva. It's taking a bit of a pasting. Try and move that out the way now. Just give it the benefit of being able to launch 2 missiles from afar, so I'll use it as a missile boat. We'll get the hangar repaired. Now Phobos is nearly down. I'll swing the Minerva out the way, let the Minotaur pursue it, and then swing around and start to engage the other Cylons, which are now launching against that one Artemis-class Battlestar. Let's get our squadrons in play as well now. Get them as well, launching against that one particular Phobos. Again, end turn. Missiles incoming. Got a flak screen going up from the Artemis. Cylon on the right hand side is down, so that's all the original Cylons in the area taken out. Again, moving the signal Squadron Raptor out of the way. You can't recall it, all you can do is move that. You can't launch anything or do anything with it. Okay, more positioning now. We're still waiting for those Cylons to reveal themselves and see what we've got in. Taking quite a bit of damage out of the way. Flak screen deflecting the torpedoes and heat-seeking missiles being launched from the as yet undisclosed Cylon ships. So we've got focus fire. There's a Gorgon there by the look of it.
Yes, Commander.
Our squadron starting to engage. Make sure we got some focused fire. Try and take them out as quickly as we possibly can. So Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, like I say, Resurrection is the 5th DLC in the Battlestar Galactica Deadlock series. We've had the OST, the original. Then we had the reinforcement pack. Then we had Broken Alliance. Then Anabasis. Then Sin and Sacrifice, seeing the downfall of Colonial Fleet. Then we've had its resurrection then in this particular mission, aptly called Resurrection, where you see the Colonial Fleet being rebuilt and taken out of the hands of the colonies and having its own command structure. 2 base stars have jumped in. Fortunately for us, we're going to start laying them down with some missiles. We've got flak still on the Artemis being in play. We're going to get the Galactica in place. We're going to get that Minotaur using its heavy guns as well against that. We're going to fix the armory on the Minerva so we can use flak. Minotaur starting to open up against that base star. Missiles are coming out. Time to start striking against the base stars. And with this amount of colonial ships, I don't see there being too many problems in regards to finishing this mission. There's a Hydra still in play, but that won't give us too much hassle. Perhaps we'll engage our squadrons on that. Fire some Raptor rockets directly at it. Positioning that Minotaur so it goes around the side of the base star. And then big guns, the Galactica, the Jupiter Mark II, lashing the base star from the other side. They fired torpedoes, a sneaky hit. And they've got missiles coming in, so we're just going to take those hits. We can take them.
Yes, Commander.
Got to make sure we don't hit any rocks. Another Detris, that's in the system. Our fighters are now engaging not only the Hydra, but also in part the base star.
So say we all.
Let's go. That base star's not going to last very long. There you go, the Hydra's out. Base star down at 66 hull. Big guns from the Galactica. They're going to take that right out. There's going to be no dramas there. And then it's finishing the last base star off. And this would be quite a good FMV sequence to watch. Got to make sure we don't go colliding with anything. Everything's very tightly grouped. Still got a flak screen going there with that Artemis class Battlestar. In case any sneaky missile attacks happen. That base star is going to be gone this round. There it is. You can see the gratuitous explosion of that base star going. Time to swing the Galactica around and that Minotaur and the other Minotaur, and both base stars are indeed down. End of battle. And there you go. So we're going to watch the FMV sequence. I'm going to stay quiet. Thanks very much for watching. Enjoy the FMV sequence of this with 2 base stars involved. Check out for more videos in the series. It's been Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Resurrection.
Escort clearance zone intact. Priority 1 is in safe hands.
Reloading. Switching zone to manual. Firing on target. Nothing. What's the range?
Drifter! Drifter! I'm taking hit!
Wing.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
Crap. Got him. I'm hit. I'm hit. I'm hit.
We're taking sustained fire! Gusting shot by .06. Fire! They're breaching our firewall!
Incoming. Check secondary battery. Full attack mode. Fire at will.
We're gonna hammer the fractures so they can't get back up.
Optimizing fire speed. Target locked and firing. Lady is taking a pounding, sir. We're taking fire.
Target is 83 by 88. They're already in our networks. I can't keep them out. They're in our subsystem, Captain. Attempting to flush the network. Actual sets will pop up and prepare for extraction.